Good morning and welcome back to Come Join Me Yoga. If you'd like to take a place on your mat today, take a few moments and we will bring our intention in, ground down, and we will start a beautiful flow today. So, taking your feet quite wide, dropping those shoulders, extending through that neck. You can bring your arms out, squeeze those glutes, pull in that core, and breathe for me. Taking the arms nice and wide, and down, and wide, and down, and wide, and down. We're going to turn our toes out slightly. Bring your hands to heart center. Lift through that sternum. Inhale, and on an exhale, we are going to lower through, taking our hands up and bringing them up and out, finding our goddess pose. Inhale up and in. Exhale and down. Inhale and exhale, pressing down through those feet, grounding down, pulling that core under, shoulder blades back. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now on this next inhale, we're going to inhale up, we're going to turn our feet forwards, bring our hands to heart center, and then on the exhale, we're going to forward fold. Bend your knees slightly if you like, drop your hands towards the mat. And just let all the weight you're carrying in your chest and shoulders escape. Breathe it out. Inhaling. Hands up. And back in again. Inhale. Forward fold. And release, hands to the mat. Bend those knees slightly if you like. And lifting, setting your attention to leave everything down there and then pulling up through your feet. Nice, new, fresh energy. Toes, turning them back out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, drop it down to goddess. Inhale up. Inhale, exhale down. Inhale. 2 to go. Hands to heart center, turning those toes forwards. Inhale, exhale forward. This time put your fingertips to the floor. Lift up those toes and then coming down, we're going to come down into a Malasana. So squat where you can, where you like, get yourself comfortable. If you need bricks underneath your bottom, press those toes down. Lift your bottom slightly, lifting your chest. Take those breaths right down to your root in your core, pulling in your Malasana. And always know the first Malasana is a little bit on the shady stiff side. We're then going to transfer our weight over to one side, taking your time, extending that left leg and breathing. From here, we're going to walk our hands across and do a nice flow from side to side. I seem to be disappearing off my phone. I'm sorry about that. It's quite little in this room, and to get really good angles, I'm obviously not very good at it. We can't be good at everything. But with practice, we improve. So keep this flowing nice and soft. I want you to think of elongating through this underneath of your leg, toning the top thigh muscle as you go, and just breathing every flow. Nice and slow. I'm staying on my toes here. And then we're going to bring this foot in, adjust, and find your Malasana. Does this one feel less squeaky? Lifting through that chest, dropping that bottom down this time. Shoulders soft, press those palms. Find the weight between your heels and toes, on the ball or the pad of your foot. And now, taking our hands, we're going to take the other leg, so taking the right leg out, lifting through the chest, finding our flow. This is a lovely little hip opener and warmer. Coming in, finding your level. And the third time, finding your Malasana. If this is your first time doing this, you might find the bricks help you to prop you. If you're naturally quite flexible in your hips, how are you getting on with it? Now it's our third practice. Concentrate again, the weight in your heels, lifting through that back, pulling in your core. Drop that tailbone a little more. And shifting your weight again. This time left foot out. See if you can find a little space and drop onto that heel of your right foot. Maybe pushing out with the arms. You can take them up and out if you like. And we're just going to settle here for a few breaths. Hands down, walking it over, finding the other side. Dropping that heel, hands forward, shoulder blades down. And coming up, adjusting your feet, fingers forward, lift that chest. Breathe right down. Lower into your belly. And then bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, bringing it up. Turning that right foot forwards, keeping the left foot back. We're going to twist through our hips, keeping our tummy in, shoulders down. Bringing our hands high in the air, interlocking our fingers to find that nice line. Exhale, bring it down. Finding your warrior one. Keep those hips square, lifting through that chest. Sink those heels and toes in, down, pressing down, at the same time, firing up. Hands to heart center, turn that toe, drop that knee, toes down, bending forwards, inhaling, sweeping up, slight right bend, find your low lunge. And hands to heart center. Inhaling, coming up and through, coming back, adjusting your hands, lifting that toe. Exhale, bringing it forwards. Soften here through that outstretched leg, furling over the one that's tucked underneath you. Inhale, swooping, bringing it up. Exhale, bringing it down. Inhale, bringing it up. Dropping through that pelvis. And then bringing it down. Inhale up, come into the beginning of your low lunge, tuck those toes, pop that foot, drop that back heel, and straighten through your front leg. You can keep your hands on your hips or joining your palms behind you, flip them into reverse prayer, up into your lower back. Inhale here. Find length in your torso. Keep those feet rooted down, legs active. And on our next inhale, we're going to bend from our hip flexors, keeping that back long and lowering over that front leg. Inhaling up, taking your hands out, dropping that front knee, connecting your hands, firing up, pressing down, finding your warrior one. Opening out, leveling, dropping down, checking front and back hand. Nice pull in on your core, squeeze your glutes, shoulders down, looking over that front hand. Warrior two. Breathe from into your chest, belly button, ribs, sternum, collarbones, shoulders down. Dropping that left hand, flipping the right, bringing it up, exhaling into your resolve. Inhaling up, straightening through that front leg, bringing that right toe in, find your level, left hand up, extend through that side, and right hand up, and back to center, arms down, chest, inhale up, take them out, turning your left foot forwards, setting yourself up nice and long, shoulders down, legs active, feet into the mats, looking over that left arm, reaching, bringing that knee down, keeping yourself nice and square, shoulders down, looking over the front, checking the back, warrior two. Flipping that hand, bringing it back, finding your resulted. Bringing our hands down, turning our hips forwards, dropping our hands, keeping our shoulders down, interlocking our hands, inhaling, hands in the air, finding your warrior one, rooting down that back leg, improving that stretch in that front hip flexor, remembering to keep your toes down, arms fierce and strong, feet secure. Inhale, straightening your leg, bringing your hands down. You might want to shorten your stance here a few steps, keeping those hips nice and square, tummy in, bringing your hands round and down if you like, turning and flipping into your reverse prayer. Inhale, lifting through your chest. Exhaling, bringing in that forward fold. Pressing down through the mat. Pressing your hands towards each other. Shoulder blades back and down. Finding your pyramid. Enjoying the stretch in your abductors, your hamstrings. Inhale, bringing it up. Taking those hands out, dropping down. Taking that back knee and locking that foot. Taking your hands together, inhale up. Find your crescent. Exhale, bring it back, folding forwards, stretching those toes towards you, trying to tighten through that front thigh, increasing that stretch down your hamstrings. Inhaling up, swoop, finding your crescent low lunge, keeping that chest high, shoulder blades down, hands bright. And coming back, exhaling, toe up. Inhale, lower it down. Tensing that thigh. Inhaling, bringing it up. We are having fierce hot weather in England at the moment. So it's been getting to like 29 degrees. It's just about 9 o'clock this morning and it's so hot here. Wherever you are, let's build our tapas, increase our internal fire and flow. Bringing it up, exhale, bring it down, over that knee. Find a softness. If any of the tension in your chest from earlier has come back, just remember to release it. Everything's connected in the body, so sometimes when you're working on one area, it brings up issues that you notice in the others. Inhale, bringing it up. Last one, dropping into your crescent. Bringing it out, nice. Hands down, coming back. Last exhale forward. From your exhale forward, lift up slightly and tuck that knee underneath you. We're going to come up into hero. This might be enough for you today. If you want to just sit in hero and take a few breaths, you can try working back on your hands. That's always quite nice. And if it's within your practice, we're going to move our knees slightly wider apart. Coming lower, you can put a brick underneath if you like. And then we're going to inhale tall, we're going to exhale and we're going to bring it back slowly. You might want to come just onto your forearms today. I don't always like to over press my practice. Listen to your body and just tell you what it needs for the day. This is really good for the front thighs. If you feel you can come back a little further, drop it back, bring it down, tummy in, soften through those shoulder blades, nice and low. And inhale up. Careful, take your hands behind you before coming up and then bring it forwards. From here, walk your knees back, open them up, stretch out down and find your swan, lowering your bottom, breathing in and through. Looking towards your hands and coming up onto your hands and knees. We're going to take some cat-cow here. So getting yourself comfortable. Slight pulling on that tummy. Inhale, drop it down. Exhale, up and round. Inhale, bring it down. on this down, lift your chin, drop your tummy, and just hang out for a couple of moves. Tuck your toes, bringing your weight back, lifting through, finding your feet position, dropping those heels, tummy in nice and high, shoulders away from your neck, hands down. Find your down face dog. We're going to inhale, lift that right leg, lifting the toes, bringing it towards the outside of your right foot. Place your right hand, place your left hand, lifting through your chest, lowering through the front of your body, finding your lizard. Engage that core, bringing that right foot back, finding your plank. Inhaling from your plank, dropping those toes, lifting those shoulders away from your hands, finding your down face dog. Inhale that left leg, stretch it out nice and bright, lifting those toes. Slowly bring it in to the outside of your left hand. Chest high, again dropping through the front of your body, engaging through your arms, finding lizard on the other side. Back leg strong, pressing it, keeping it fierce. And returning into plank, that left foot back. Knees, chest and chin. Inhale, bringing it forwards, keeping those shoulder blades in. Inhale, up to cobra. Exhale it down. Inhaling this time, pressing through, lifting those thighs, coming into up dog. Exhale, coming back, bending back, dropping those knees, keeping your hands forwards, bottom back, head down, find your child's pose, find your swan stretch. Breathe into your lower back to the top of your bottom. Soften it towards your heels. Take the breath up and breathe with intention. Any stress away from your shoulders. Into your arms. Looking forward. Inhale. Coming up. We're going to spin around, keeping our knees together in hero for a second. And taking a nice breath. I'd like you to come long, taking your legs out in front of you and steadying yourself on your mat. We'll do a little bit of groundwork. So pulling those toes towards you, keeping those shoulders low. Take those hands, press those palms. Feel the connection of your own energy flowing around rather than what we recept and give to the ground. And then inhaling, taking those hands up. Exhale, bring it forwards. Bending from the waist out towards your toes. Keep that beautiful drishti you all have, your yogic vision of what you'd like to get from practice today, what you acquire from practice normally. And take a huge breath, exhale it down. taking your legs as wide as they'll go, adjusting your seat bones if you need to, again flexing those toes. So we're going to lift high through the chest. Again, take those palms, press them in, lifting forwards. Use this to lead you slightly. And then bringing the hands forwards like an arrow. Let them take you down and forwards. Don't round your back, but lower. Tightening through those thighs. Seeing if your fingers can graze the floor and soften. Inhaling up, taking your right foot, bringing it in towards your groin, sitting tall, taking your two fingers out towards your left hand foot. You can go shin or thigh, lifting your arm, keeping that hip, reach it down into the floor, bend over to the left. Twisting forwards, taking your right hand onto your thigh, coming over that outstretched leg. Notice how the twist and stretch rests on your outside hip flexor on your right hip, how lovely it feels. And inhale up. Change legs. So again, sitting nice and tall, hooking those toes, lifting, bringing it up and out, and exhaling over. Keeping that hip nice and low, that left hip, enjoying the stretch on the left hand side of your side body. And then bringing that hand round and down towards your thigh, twisting forwards. And inhaling up. Taking one foot, putting it on top of the other, finding your easy seat for a second, sitting tall. Take that right hand behind you, left hand, left knee, and exhale over, find a twist. Sunshine bright arms, finding the other side. And back to center. Unfurling those legs, coming round and coming onto your back. Keeping your feet firmly planted on the mat. We're going to take our arms up above our head, taking hold of that left wrist and then gently pulling that left arm up and then pulling the right. This time swapping over to the left, and as you do, drop your knees over to the right and then pull left. Dropping the knees over to the right, pull right. And coming back to center. Bringing your knees in, giving yourself a hug and a squeeze. Rock your spine out in one direction, and little round movements in the other. Take a nice breath in, cup the back of your knees and pull your knees in towards you a bit more, opening them out. Rock yourself back and forwards here, holding your knees. And then if it's feet, pulling that lower bottom into the mat, and find your happy baby. Bringing your feet down, bringing your hands down. Lengthen that left leg, lengthen that right leg. Flipping your palms over, you can adjust your shoulders. And if you want to, your hips. Get yourself comfortable. I'm very conscious that it's cold other places as we are so hot here. So if you need any blankets, any comfort, a duvet, socks, gloves, hat, balaclava, go and grab them now and we'll come into shavasana. Well, that was the postman, so I'm hoping you're getting yourself ready. So, inhale deep and exhale long. Take huge, great big wave breaths here. Let everyone release any stress in your shoulders. Let each and every one release any stress in your arms.